Yo, what's up, y'all? Welcome back. Welcome back to a divine message here. We're going to see what flows through. What's going on? Sit back, relax. We got Ace of Pentacles and Death coming out. Death and Ace of Pentacles. Alright, you're getting some abundance from a part of you dying. This could be a people-pleasing part of you. Let's dive deeper. The Magician's Wand. The Paper Lanterns. Okay, it could be that you're unlocking some Eastern wisdom through your old self dying. You're unlocking your true wand. Your true wand that's rightfully yours in your soul, that you've worked for generations. It's connected to Eastern tradition, Asian tradition. With paper lanterns. Where your mind is free flowing and you're focused on the little beautiful aspects of life, the little details of life. That's what you're focused on, that's what you're now consuming, and that's what you're now creating. You can't have a masterpiece without the details. And what's dying is your Western ego, as I'm wearing a cowboy hat. But that's not the Western I'm talking about. I'm talking about the Matrix. Your Matrix persona is dying. The raised cups in reverse. 3 coffee cups. So it's like the culture that America has created. But hey, let's gather up and get some coffee. Let's drink some coffee. Let's just drink coffee all damn day. And work on something we don't want to work on. There's non-stop ideals that American culture creates that infects our mind. We think of it as truth. So it's like all of that is being cleared, all of that is dying. And you're now a pure artist. You're no longer an American. Even if you're not American, you're no longer a normal society member just trying to get by. You're an artist. You're helping people with what you create and what you see. So this is getting over how you do it and more focusing on what does it. How do you feel when you do it? What makes you feel good? It's more focusing on the good feelings rather than what's societally acceptable. Instead of feeling amped up and jittery, you're feeling relaxed and abrasive. Abrasive. So that's not to say you don't like coffee. That's not to say you don't like American things. This is actually freeing you to see what of normal society do you like. Because there's some good parts. So instead of like listening to the guilt that they put you in, you're just enjoying all of it. And some of this new age stuff is kind of fun. So you're like you're an Eastern soul enjoying the Western world. Or maybe you're a Western soul enjoying the Eastern world. Who knows? Let's see what's in the tea leaf. Haystack. Karma, you will reap what you have sown. Yeah. All the little details, July. All the little soft details that you put in. Thoughtful details. Heartful details. They're being constantly rewarded and continuing to be rewarded. You gifted the world with precious, precious jewels. And the lucky ones have experienced it and enjoyed it. But you're truly the lucky one. You're who's gonna reap the most rewards from it. So all that joy that you give others, it's gonna come right back to you. Guaranteed. Eagle, triumph over troubles, obstacles. Dark man, dealings or relationships with a dark man. So it could be an obstacle, like there's things in front of you that want you to go back. Purse, pay attention to your finances. Want you to go back to worrying about your finances and putting that as the main priority in your life. There's like temptations to become your old self again. Become the people pleaser, become just another number in the matrix. There's people tempting it. And that's the obstacle. It's simply an obstacle that you could fly over. You don't have to be there. You could fly over it. Even without moving physically, you could fly over it. Rabbit. Too much concern with sexual matters. That's another societal norm, position of authority. Okay. Getting over sexual matters is a huge one. That places you in your position of authority. You have to get over the societal idea of sexual matters for you to be a leader. You have to be in tune with yourself and not what society wants you to be. It's not to say you can't be concerned with sexual matters, But what's important is your authenticity. Are you being honest with what you desire? If you're aligned with what you desire, then you're being honest and you're being authentic and you're a good leader, a good example. But if you're just doing something because somebody else, then you're just another distraction. You're living in the distraction. Scissors. Disappointment in some affair. Yeah, you're cutting these people off. You've already cut them off. The intention is already made. Because this is God's intention. This is what God wants for you. So it's already done. May is significant. Maybe a Gemini or Taurus. But it takes giving it to God. Giving it to God and saying, God, take away the energies that don't belong in my highest timeline. And God will do it. And God will do it overnight. God will do it in your sleep. God will give you the lessons in your subconscious. And then you wake up and boom, it's already done. The mindset you wanted is already downloaded. The only way you'd think it's not downloaded is if you think about it. And that's the whole point. Stop thinking about it. Have no thought. You're free. So there could be someone in May or a Gemini type energy that you're cutting off. Grasshopper. Situations in the balance that require careful handling. Finger. Warning you of a problem either now or in the future. And then it's pointing to the May. So whatever that May energy is, it's a problem. And you know that. If this resonates, then you know that. This isn't new. This isn't new news for you. Handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. Okay. A meeting with a stranger can be important. Excitement firecracker. Alright. There's an exciting meeting with a stranger. Could have already happened. What about it, Spirit? Club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. Wishbone. A wish is granted. A wish could have been granted with a stranger, with a meeting with a stranger. And then there's somebody trying to go against your will because their wish wasn't granted and yours was. Compliments from an admirer. This person you met is an angel. Spiritual guidance, protection from harm. This person you met is protection from harm. They're just like you. They mirror the protective energy in you. And they may not say it out loud, but they're complimenting your work. They think it's beautiful. They think it's one of a kind. They think it's a masterpiece. And they're avidly rooting for you, avidly protecting you. Teapot, deep friendship with someone of the same sex. And Hat, you will be playing a different role. Alright, so you've gotten upgraded, you've gotten promoted in your job, in your spiritual job. And now you're among your heroes. And now you're playing a different role. I feel like there's someone of the same sex that you used to look up to. And you're playing a different role. Now you may be coaching them. Now you're their example. Now you are trying to pull them out of the hole. There's a point where they inspired you. They created something that felt like it was your soul being expressed. And now you're going to do the same for them. Okay. I love you. God bless you. Peace.